Hey everyone, this is Russell Brunson, and I want to welcome you guys to episode number 2 of Funnel Hacker TV. Now this episode I am really excited for because I'm going to show you guys one of our .com Secrets Inner Circle members, who's also one of our Clickfunnels All-Stars, who is going to be showing you guys behind the scenes of one of his sales funnels. And it's one that I've been watching ever since day one when he first started crafting it and putting it together. And I've watched as he's gone from this little tiny company to this big, huge company where he's literally shipping out thousands and thousands of products every single day. In fact, on the outside, you may think that he's selling physical products, but if you look at what he explains during this interview, you're going to see that this is actually the blueprint that he's created to get to $400,000 per month in digital continuity programs. So I'm excited to show you guys that here during episode number 2. All right, so today's episode, we are going to be talking with Trey Lewellen, who is someone that I've just become a huge fan and a friend of over the last year or so. And I had a chance to watch him use Clickfunnels to take this company he was just starting and blow it up massively. And it's been so fun. He always tags me on pictures on Facebook where he's shipping out just like trucks full of all these crazy items. And you're going to kind of get a glimpse behind it here when you see his funnel and the interview and what he's doing and how he thinks through his business. And it's going to be really cool. So I'm going to show you guys kind of what his funnel looks like and kind of talk to you about the strategy about what he's doing and why he's doing it. And then we're gonna bring Trey on the line and have him walk you through all the pages and how it all works. So it's gonna be awesome. All right, so what I wanna do is I wanna kind of show you the process. Now with Trey, what he's doing is he's selling a bunch of low ticket, free plus shipping products to get people to become customers. And so he sells, he's in the gun market, so he sells free gun targets. He sells wolf cleaning oil, which is the one we're gonna kind of show you guys here during this episode. He has all sorts of other little gadgets. He's always coming with new front end products to give away for free plus shipping to get people into his funnel so they'll join his continuity program. And so he's gonna show you behind the scenes, really in depth, one of those funnels, but then you'll see kind of how it works over and over and over again. So this is kind of how the funnel, how this funnel that he's going to show you works. So the first thing that he's got here, as you'll see on his landing page, is there's going to be an offer. And the offer he's going to show you is for, if I can draw this well, there's wolf cleaning oil and or wolf oil for your guns. He's got a big old button here, and there's some copy down here below. And when they click on this button to get their free bottle, it pops. There's the pop-up that comes up. Then asks for their name and their email. After they put that in, then takes them over here to the order form. Now, one really cool thing he did the order form, I'd never seen someone do before and never even crossed my mind. If you watched episode number 1, I talked about the order form bumps and what we're doing on our order forms, but this was really kind of brilliant. What he found is that people who are buying gun targets or they're buying wolf oil or they're buying any of his free plus shipping front-end offers, a lot of times they want more than one. And so he took this order form, which is kind of 2-step right here, they put in their credit card, and he added in some radio buttons. So the first one was like, hey, if you want the wolf bottle, this is the one bottle here, or if you want, you can choose 2 bottles, or you can choose 3, or you can, or, excuse me, he's got 4, or he's got 6. So people can come and they can choose which option they want. So they say, hey, I want 4 bottles as long as I'm here. And from that, he's able to get way more front-end revenue before the card even happens. And so he'll kind of walk you through that process. But it's brilliant, especially if you're selling something that people are going to want more of. You can just, on the order form, give them the option and the ability to order more right there, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of the first step here in the process. Now this, you guys, is where the magic happens. I'm going to show it to you. And at first, I'm guessing some of you guys are going to miss it. I'll come back to it after to really show you because this is powerful. So from here, he takes you over, and he's got a video where he is selling basically for $1. You get another bottle of wolf oil because they know that that's something you've already said you wanted, but you get it for just $1 if you join his continuity program, which the price is $38.60 a month. Okay, so that's what the offer is, and he tweaked this page like crazy, and he actually goes through the interview and shows you what he did, why he did, and how it works. So there's the continuity program, and then from here then, he's got his upsell number 2, which in this funnel is a gun cleaning kit. And he sells that right now for $59, and then from there he takes you to the order confirmation page. I'll put OC. Order confirmation page, and on the order confirmation page then he pushes you into his next free plus shipping funnel. He gives you, hey, you got the free wolf oil. How'd you like the free gun targets, the free whatever, and keep pushing you from thing to thing to thing. Okay, so that's kind of the funnel. Now, by looking at that, you might be saying, oh, that's kind of cool, Russell. I see how that works. And so I want to walk you the close strategy, and then I want to take you back to the 10,000 foot strategy, because we understand that's where the brilliance of what Trey's doing here really comes in. Okay, so again, this is kind of the funnel, right? An offer like this, free oil, free targets, free things, are really easy to get a lot of people to come in, right? In fact, that's why you see these truckloads of people. He's selling 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 units a day, and he's shipping out all this oil like crazy because it's an easy offer. You can promote on Facebook, you can get affiliates, so easy to promote it. It works, right? They come in here, he makes some revenue right here, but his goal from here is not to make money, right? His goal here is to try to break even on his ad spend, okay? So that's the goal right here. And then this right here, this is the magic piece, you guys. Okay, a percentage, every single person who buys the free thing ends up joining his continuity program. And Trey will actually share with you the numbers, how many members they have active right now. And his goal is by the end of the year to get to 10,000 active members. Now, 10,000 active members would put him right about here, the $40,000 per month mark, which is pretty awesome. And so I'm gonna come back to this here in a second because it's key for you to understand. Then from here, he's got his gun cleaning kit, which is the next upsell. And this upsell kind of matches whatever the product is right here. Okay, so these things tie together. So if it's targets, then this upsell is going to be more, something target related. Gun cleaning, it's gun cleaning. So these things are very related. And again, the goal with this upsell is the same as right here, is not to make any money. It's just to get the point where he's breaking even. If between this block right here and this upsell right here, he can break even, then every single person that's coming here, he just keeps adding people to this continuity program for free, okay? And so that is, when all said and done, the goal of this funnel is just keep on adding people to this continuity program, okay? Now this is where I think the brilliance of what he's doing, where it really comes in. So I'm gonna draw this one in green, because green is equal to money. So this is the funnel, right? This is the template that he's got. He's got it created. He's got it mastered. So this is the wolf cleaning thing. Now Trey comes back, he takes this funnel, he can clone it inside of Clickfunnels, and he can just take the wolf oil and he can shake it out and let's say, I'm gonna add my gun targets. Okay, gun targets, come here, the order form, same thing. Instead of one ball, he's got 1 target, 3 targets, 4 targets, 6 targets. Boom, this is the exact same offer because this is his core thing. Now he gives you $1 for more targets because you've already said you want targets. And if you do that, you get a free month of his membership site. And then right here, this upsell now, instead of gun cleaning, it matches more a target-based thing and then puts them to the thank you page, okay? So now he's got a gun target people offer coming through here where he's adding more people into the continuity program. More people are falling in, and it keeps growing, right? And it keeps growing, and it keeps growing. Okay, the next week, Trey's like, hey, I found gun targets, we got wolf oil, what's the next offer we want to make? And he comes back and says, okay, how about, who knows, what's the next crazy thing, right? Finds the offer, takes the funnel, reclones it, boom, changes out the front end, changes out from bottles to whatever the next thing is, same upsell here, finds an upsell that complements the first front end thing and gets them close to break even, and boom, more people keep falling through here. Okay, that's the power in what he's doing, you guys, is he can take the same model and replicate it over and over and over again, all with one major goal, which is to feed people into the exact same continuity program. This is the goal and the focus of his company, of this funnel, and every funnel he's creating. Now in the interview, Trey talks about how his company, they've got a goal to launch 4 sales funnels every single month. So every single week, they're looking at this and launching a new one. Okay, and you might think, why are they doing that? Why don't they just use one funnel and just focus on it? And the reality is, and you'll notice this when you start getting more mass market and you start growing, is that one funnel will start, people, it doesn't matter how good your offer is, eventually it will get what we call offer fatigue, meaning everybody on Facebook who's a gun addict has seen your free target offer, right? Everyone who's into internet marketing has seen my free book offer. So we've got to rotate offers. We've got to have new things coming out that are exciting so that you can get new people to raise their hand, or people who may have seen in the past to now raise their hand, or people who bought this whole thing, but for some reason, they didn't take this upsell. Okay, they said, no, I'm not gonna take that upsell. And they see it the second time and the third time, and eventually one of these times they're gonna say, you know what? I keep seeing this thing, it looks awesome, now I'm gonna be in, okay? And so that's really the strategy behind how this funnel works. Now, I want you guys thinking about this because after he kind of walked me through here, I really started focusing on on my continuity program. Like I've got a really good continuity program. Some of you guys may be members. It's .com Secrets Labs monthly. We've got an amazing offer, but we've been focusing on one funnel, one offer to get people in, right? And I started thinking, man, what else could I do? What pieces of my continuity program can I pull out, create a new fronted offer that comes out here at the very beginning, and the upsell now takes people into my core continuity. Okay, there's so many cool ways that you can start doing it. You can do it in the supplement business. You can do it pretty much in any kind of business that you want. So that is what the funnel is, you guys. I don't know about you, but it gets me excited. And so what I want to do is I want you to introduce you guys to Trey, because you're going to love him, you're going to love his energy, and kind of as he walks you through behind the scenes from his point of view, what's happening here, why they're doing what they're doing. And after this is over, after you listen to Trey's portion of the interview, I'm going to show you how to get Trey's funnel for free. So if you want this funnel, you click a button, this whole thing gets imported into your Clickfunnels account, so you can take this model and use it. Stay tuned for after Trey's interview, and I'll show you guys how to get this funnel for free inside of your Clickfunnels account. Hey everyone, this is Russell, and I'm here right now with Trey Lewellen, and I am super excited to have him here, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. What's up, Brunson? In my highest pitched voice I can make today.
That's awesome. So,
I didn't even see you were wearing a Funnel Hacker shirt, dude.
Of course.
I need to get... God.
We can superimpose it on you or something.
Okay, awesome. Let's do that. This is the new look. You got the older one. I got the... We'll do black text right here.
The pink one with the black text superimposed that moves around.
I'm here. Awesome. I'm here.
Very cool. My guess, I'm going to have you on the show a bunch of times because you're always doing crazy cool stuff. First funnel I saw of yours when we first met was your gun targets. Now we are going into premium wolf gun oil. I don't even know what that means, but I'm excited to find out. And
you gotta have a weapon that's clean, man. A weapon that works.
So let's get some backstory, because some people probably know you from the internet marketing, like training, coaching company you do. But then you're also doing, and you're selling T-shirts over here. But this stuff's fun for me because was it your brother that's kind of the gun guy?
Yeah. I'm just the nerd in the back typing on a keyboard. That's really all I do. He's the gun guy. I didn't want to see him. He graduated from police law enforcement. Didn't want to see him come home in a casket. So I was like, let's start a business together. And I knew he'd say yes to guns, so we started up.
That's awesome.
Easy as that.
And you guys have when did this whole thing start? How long has the gun stuff been going?
Ooh, probably 2.5 years now. Okay. So we started with T-shirts, did some T-shirts. We did. I read the Perry Marshall 80/20 book, and come to find out, our fan page, what we were selling from to our niche, was worth $500,000 a month, and we were only making $50,000 a month. So I figured that 95% of the people didn't want T-shirts; they wanted physical products other than shirts. So that's kind of when we started going into like the Targets, the Wolf Oil, and things like that.
That's awesome. Okay, so walk me through this. Now, how long has the Wolf Oil one been actually live? This is my first time actually seeing it, which is cool.
Oh, really? Oh, this one's been live for 5, almost 6 months now. Really? So this one's kicking butt, man. As good as the Target one. Like, we're just having a Danish time with it. I mean, it's so much fun. Let
me ask you a question before I know we're going to show this, but like, so you got your gun targets, you got your gun oil. Is everything after the first offer similar or the same, or is the entire funnel different on each one of the offers?
Let's see. The procedure is the same. Okay. So what we have found is that no matter what we sell on the front, we always sell it again on the upsell. So if I'm selling wolf oil in this case, I'm going to sell wolf oil again to you. Because the thing is like, if you went to an apple orchard and you bought an apple for $5, and then I was like, hey, do you want 10 apples for $2? Yeah, I guess I do, right? You're going to walk away with more apples because you just bought 5 apples for $1, so now I'm going to give you 10 for $1 or something. So it's like, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
That's like, I was at this donut place the other day. Not that I eat donuts, but if I was. And the guy was like, hey, it's a dozen donuts for like $9, or for 12, you get 2 dozen. I'm like, I don't want 2 dozen donuts. He's like, but you have to get it. I'm like, I do have to get it. I was so mad, but there you go, 2 dozen donuts.
And what's so funny as like a marketer, we know what's going on, but it's just so good we can't stop it. Yeah, it's like,
I can't say no.
It's just amazing.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Man.
I know what you're doing right now. I see it. I'm giving you my card, but I know what you did. I love it.
That's cool. All right, so walk me through this, man. I'm
Let's
excited.
Do it. All right, so we're actually changing it up just a hair. So don't if people are kind of seeing this with the older look, we're actually doing a newer look now. So what's the newer look is, whoa, my mouse is stuck here. There we go. The newer look is actually going to be deleting all the stuff below it. We found actually a higher conversion when we don't have this lower nonsense just kind of explaining it. What we're doing, though, is we're pre-selling this. So we're pre-selling whatever it is, whatever item in the email drop or on the display ads or on the Facebook ads. Like that's what's selling it. That's our long sales letter, if you will. Okay.
Are we able to sneak? I know you probably want to load it up, but can we sneak peek that, or I can show it later?
I'll have to show it to you later because I don't know where it is.
Cool.
I can definitely send that one to you.
I'll superimpose this right now in the video so you see. There it is, you guys. You see it? Okay, cool. All right.
So beautiful. All right. So then they're pre-sold. So it's like, hey, we're doing this deal. Basically, get your free. Like it's a really easy ad, right? Like so many people make this stuff so overcomplicated, it's ridiculous. So free 1 ounce premium gun oil. Yes, rush me my free premium wolf gun oil before they're gone. So we're just setting them up right here to where, hey, you want some free oil? Yes, I would love some free oil. Next page. So they got to click
just a picture. It's
this
just like
button.
Here's pictures, no text, no video, or it's just it is what it is.
Yeah, like dude, like we seriously keep it simple. Like there's so many things out there that are just so ridiculously like. You got to create a VSL letter that's at least 12 minutes long. And if it's not 12 minutes, make sure it's only 13 and a half. And it has 3 words in it. And it's like, dude, why don't we just try to tell them, like, if they want oil, they want oil.
Yeah, do you want
so we have,
oil?
I believe it's like 30% opt-in on this. And we found that the double opt-in does better. So in your name and email below to express ship your wolf oil. So we're telling them basically we're going to express ship it. That's been kind of a big factor. Next, into your shipping details. So that's the double opt-in. That's actually worked pretty well for us versus the just like having the opt-in below the button.
Yeah.
So they type in their name and email, and then they make it to this beautiful order page. And we've worked tremendously hard on just like ramping and changing up the order form to get more and more conversions. Like we'll do like mini split tests. Like I remember one split test was just making the word free bold, and it got like a percentage increase, a percent order bump on our order page. Also giving more value. So someone can't Amazon wolf oil, right, with this offer. So we're giving them free oil, but we're also giving them a step-by-step cleaning guide. We're giving them some videos to see how they clean. And as you can see, there's a picture up here that we use on one of our Facebook ads. So there's congruency here where it shows how much residue they got off their gun when they cleaned it. So they're really stoked to get this. We're giving them 1 ounces. So here's a couple things. I mean, obviously contact information, shipping information, that's pretty simple. I like to use symbols that represent other companies that are representable, if you will. So in this case, we use the United States Postal Service logo because that's who we're shipping through and from. So USPS Express shipped. So then we're just telling them what they get, right? We're just reconfirming their order. Here's the reason we do both a banner and a text. On mobile, when they squeeze, so this is what mobile's going to look like, they can't naturally see this picture, okay, very well. So we wanted to also write a headline here so it's easy to read on mobile. But if they are using desktop, the banner sells it as well. So there's a reason that we do both there. I mean, I can get into like some of the things that we changed here, but for the most part, it's just, free oil if they want 2 ounces, 4 ounces, or 6 ounces. We're just upping the price. So one's $5.95. If they want double, it's double the price. If they want 4, it's, quadruple the price, and so on and so forth with the prices.
What percentage takes that? This is unique. I've never seen anyone besides you do inside Clickfunnels, which is really cool. So talk about like what percentage takes what, or how, something cool about that.
Yep. So 50% take the first one, 30% will take the second, about 12 will take the rest, right? So it doesn't matter if we have, like, we've been testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've been testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. So it's always 50% are taking the first, 30% are always taking the second, and then the rest of the percentages are usually scaled out like a ladder. So it's just, that's where it is. So what's interesting though, Russell, is like when I see someone take the 6 ounce, or if they'll take a 10 ounce, I know that's telling me that there's people out there that want more. So I'll go back to the order form and I'll create, okay, well, there's people taking the 10 ounce, so is there people that want 20 ounces? Yes, there is. Okay, wow, well, what about 30 ounces, right? Like I keep upping it to see all that stuff. So it's really interesting. So they're just basically paying for shipping. I believe the oil, in our case, like some number wise, I think the oil costs us like $2, and then it costs us $3 something to ship it. So we're right break even at the product, but obviously the cost of getting a customer is usually around $15 to $20. So that's where we're at within the funnel.
That's cool. Didn't you do some tests on your button there too?
Yes, we are always. So I learned this from Sean Lynham. So we always are again telling them what they're ordering in the button. The psychology that like I've seen is no one likes to pay for anything. They like to receive stuff. So we've really changed up the order form in that way, in that regard. So like shipping address used to say billing address. So billing refers to you're going to charge me. Step 3 used to say checkout. We changed that to say product selection, right? So anything that refers to, or the button that says buy now, anything that refers to buying, we changed. And now it's just, we're just letting them say, oh, I'm receiving this. Like we're giving this. This is something you're receiving. So once we started changing that around, like our order form went from around 4 or 5% and to now it's about 12 to 13% on a conversion, just because of that feeling. Like it's really cool.
It's like such a subtle
so we're just
thing,
reconfirming them on the button.
Yeah.
You do feel different. I mean, take a look at, when you're shopping at a mall, you're going and grabbing stuff, like, right? It's already in your possession. Like, oh, I get to have this.
Yeah.
So
we talking about your chat box too. I know we talked about some of the cool stuff that does as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can go in as depth as you want. So the chat box is super important. There's 3 things on here. One you can't see. First is the chat box. If you don't have a chat box, you're crazy. This thing costs us $5 a month. $5 a month, guys. Secondly is our phone number. I had somebody call in. So here's why the phone number is so important. This timer down here, we had it set to hit 0, and then it would stay at 0 for 2 days. We had a guy call in. He's like, hey, can I still get the wolf oil? I was like, yeah, why would you think you couldn't get the wolf oil? He's like, well, the timer says 0. So I thought I couldn't order anymore. I was like, oh my gosh, are you freaking serious? Like, how many other people thought that with landing on the page, like coming back from an email follow-up or something, and the timer says 0 and didn't order because they thought, oh, the time ran out. I guess I can't order anymore. It's like, wow. So it's like we're learning so many things just by the phone, by people calling in. And a great example, a client of mine, he had a lady call in, and she's like, hey, I see I can only order four items here. He's like, yeah. She's like, well, I want 10. And he's like, oh, geez. So if he didn't have that phone number, she would have only ordered 4, not the 10. So he made more money because of the phone number. The other thing that we use that's not shown here is MouseFlow. MouseFlow is $20 a month. It's really great for when you're starting out on Clickfunnels because it's $20 a month. It does 1,000 recordings. And what it does is it shows what people are doing, how they're maneuvering through your order form. And we really take that very seriously because I can see if they're immediately scrolling to the bottom, if they're reading so people read with their mouse. That's pretty common sense. To whereas we had one lady, so I watch it live. You can actually watch MouseFlow live. And so I'll be in my office, and I have a big screen in the front, and it's always on MouseFlow. It's always like watching the order forms, watching people as they progress, especially when we're starting a new product. So I want to like say, okay, like what's going on? So we're watching this order form come in, and it's this lady, and she's her name's like Alexis. She types everything in. She types in her email, her phone number, her street address, selects a quantity of product, enters her freaking credit card number all the way down to the expression year, and then boop, like the screen goes blank, which means they exited. I was like, where'd she go? She was just about to hit the submit button, but then she disappeared. I was like, okay, I'm calling this girl. Like, I got her phone number. It's on recording. Like, she didn't submit it, but I was like, I'm gonna call this chick because I want to know what the heck just happened. So I was like, I get on the phone. I was like, she answers. She goes, hey, this is Alexis. I was like, hi, Alexis. This is Trey from the NGOA. I was just calling. Saw you're making an oil product, but weren't able to make it all the way through. I was gonna see if I could do anything to help you. She's like, who is this again? I was like, this is Trey. Nothing crazy. Like, I'm just checking to make sure everything's going okay. And she's like, yeah, I was going to order some wolf oil, but I realized how good of a deal it was. So I left and I went and texted my friend to see if she wanted some too. I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Like, that's awesome. Because then that's what started creating my email follow-up, which was like, hey, did you think this was such a great deal that you left and we're going to tell a friend about it? And if you're like anybody else, once you see an offer on Facebook, it's gone forever, right? You only have that one time to see it. And man, like our freaking email right now is getting like a 20% conversion rate just from the follow-ups. So I'm relating back to the audience with this stuff.
You find out what's actually happening in their heads and speaking to that.
Yeah.
It's like you're
exactly.
reading their minds.
Exactly. That's exactly what it comes
I love
down
it because
to.
nobody else does what you're talking about, and they should. Like, everybody should be doing that because it's so simple and so dumb and so easy, yet it's like those little things that just dramatically increase everything. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
Okay, so what happens after I buy this? I give you some money, then what are we going to do?
Don't forget about Victoria. Hold on. We can't forget about Victoria, Russell. She is very important to our She's very important to our business. So a lot of people get freaked out or flaked out or whatever, and they just start leaving. So we have a bump here, and so it's like, hey, don't want to order online. And this hits our avatar really hard because we had a lot of people call and be like, yeah, I just don't like ordering online. And we're like, oh, wow, how many people are saying that? So then we have this positioning, right? Hey, you don't want to order online, give us a call. Well, here's a little trickery to our avatar. Our avatar is usually a 40 to 60-year-old veteran who is either divorced, widowed, or unmarried or whatever. So I went to Instagram and I found Victoria here. And Victoria is a young. Everybody wants to talk to Victoria. So there's pros and cons of using a Victoria picture. One, everybody calls and they ask for Victoria. We got to tell, we're like, Victoria's not here today. So you will have that. So we actually started swapping these out with one of our guys here.
Because it's the guy that answers the phone when they call Victoria.
What's that?
It's the guy that answers the phone when they call Victoria.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a guy, and and they all ask. That's the first question they ask is, "Hey, is Victoria there?" Because they want to talk to Victoria. Like that's how awesome and powerful this thing is. It's amazing. Like we actually had a couple guys call in, and they're like, "Hey, is Victoria there?" Like, "No, but can I help you with anything?" And we knew exactly which one they were on. They were on the oil funnel. Like, did you want to order some? No. Just just have Victoria call me back when she gets in. Okay.
That's so awesome. So how many? Because I know some people are going to hear this be like stressed out. Like I don't want to take phone calls. Like how many people do you have taking calls? Is someone in your office or how does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Just
So we just have one guy starting out, and then if it's grown to 3 people now. But I mean, really, I was taking the calls, man, and that's really how it should be when you're first starting out or you're getting your first funnel running. Because like if you're not taking those calls, you're not going to know what the problems are, right? You're not going to know the call center is not going to know the right questions to ask and to hear the concerns. When I'm on a call, I usually get on a call with someone for about 20 to 30 minutes because I want to know what they're going to do with this. I'm like, oh, man, you're getting the gun oil? Yeah, man, it's going to be sweet. All right, cool. What are you going to do with the gun oil? Oh, man, dude, I got like all these friends that have all these machine guns, and we're going to go out. We're just going to have a cleaning party. Oh, that's cool. So I can start setting stuff up, right? Like my emails, like, hey, you want to have a gun cleaning party, a machine gun cleaning party? Get your oil, like all that stuff. Like just re-trigger this stuff in their minds. But then I get to hear their pain points, like why are you looking at this oil versus the regular oil you've been using? Oh man, well this other oil it gums up and it makes my gun stick and it causes misfires. And dude, I'm telling you, like these people write my scripts for me.
That's cool. All right, so Victoria's our new best friend. She's awesome.
Victoria. So you want to know? Watch this, Russell. This is good stuff right here, buddy. You want to know what I sell people right after they buy wolf oil? It's amazing. Oh, yeah. I sell them more wolf oil. It is so awesome. We do this for every product we sell. If I sold pins and they bought pins, I would sell them more pins after they just bought it. If they bought diapers, I'd sell them more diapers after they just it doesn't matter what it is. This works for everything. It's absolutely phenomenal. We do it in 2 ways. What this oil funnel is built for is a continuity program. So this is enrolling them into a continuity program. If it's not a continuity program, we're still running the same gamut where it is like, hey, do you want 10 binoculars? Yes, I want all 10 binoculars. Okay, so they buy the 10 binoculars. I'm telling you, if I say on the next page, hey, do you want 2 more binoculars for 50% off? we get a 40 to 45% conversion on this. Okay, every time we do it, we do the same gig. It's hey, wait, would you like us to add 1 more ounce of wolf oil to your package for 50% off, or in this case, it's $1, $1 more, because they just paid $5.95 for shipping, so now I can give them another one for $1, and then they get a free trial into the NGOA along with that, and this has a 45% conversion on it. So for everybody that's buying my conversion, I'm getting a person, 1.5 or half person into the continuity program. Currently with this funnel, we're at 3,000 continuity members at $38 a month with this.
That's amazing. Selling free oil.
Selling free oil, man. That's where it's at. Gotta clean that gun.
So what are they paying at $38.60 per month?
Yeah.
That is so cool. I love that no link's like, no, I'm refusing my extra 1 ounce bottle of oil for $1 and do not want them stuffed in my package. I hereby release my rights to the extra oil and my 30-day free trial at the National Gun Owners Association. That's amazing. I love it. Very cool.
Yep. All right. So, dude, I'm telling you, this is gold right here, buddy. If you're not doing this, you guys are crazy for your physical products. So here's what we do. So I was like, okay. So I sat down at my desk. I was like, what can we give these guys that are buying this oil? Like we had a whole meeting about this. I was like, what do you guys do with the oil? They're like, well, we clean our guns. I was like, well, all right, well, what do you clean your guns with? And it got kind of quiet. They're like, well, I kind of use like a toothbrush and like some. I was like, what if we did like a whole cleaning kit, like a massive cleaning kit, like something like just amazing. And so I was like, how much do you guys usually normally pay for cleaning kits? They're like, I don't know, like $60 to $100. I was like, okay. So here's exactly what I did, and here's what we do to this day, Russell, is a block to my right, across the street, is a big store. You might have heard of it. It's called Walmart. I walked into Walmart, and I said, hey, do you guys carry any cleaning kits? They're like, oh, dude, we got a bunch of these things. I was like, sweet, take me to the cleaning kit section. So I roll up. They show me this exact cleaning kit, and I got it for $20. So here's this kit for $20 at Walmart. I was like, sweet, how many of these things you got? They're like, we got 5 in stock. I was like, I'll take all 5. They thought I was a cleaning Nazi. I was like, I got this. I was like, don't worry about me. So I walk out. We put this funnel up. Dude, it has a freaking 20% bump on it. Like, we're getting 20% orders on this puppy, and we're selling it for $60. So on the 20, I'm making my 40, right? And all Trey's doing right now is I'm walking to Walmart, I'm buying some cleaning kits, walking back over and shipping them out. Like, that's how easy it is. Like, don't make this stuff difficult.
That's so awesome. Now, in the future, you're gonna order them from China or anything like that, or you just keep using Walmart?
So these are actually manufactured here in the USA. So we've already contacted the manufacturer of these, and we can get them for $10. So we're gonna be we've moved to that, right? We've gone from Walmart to now we're stocking these pretty heavily.
Dude, I want to share a story about this, because this is why I respect you so much. And I do the same thing. Like, when we launched Neurocell, I knew we needed an upsell. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, we should make like a cream that you can rub on your hands. But I didn't have a cream. But I'm like, I don't want to go and like spend $10,000 producing a cream and waiting 6 weeks and all this stuff. I just got to sell a cream. So we went online and we found this guy that was selling a nerve cream called NoxyCare. I emailed the dude, or I just went to the site and bought 100 bottles of it. They shipped it to us. And then I had my designer design like our own bottle we called the Neuromend, and threw up our picture of our bottle, and we sold it. And people started buying it, and we were shipping out NoxyCare. And nobody, all 100 bottles, nobody ever said like, hey, I ordered Neuromend, I got NoxyCare. They didn't know that they got skin cream. So I'm shipping this. After it started selling, then I called my manufacturer, like, we got 100 bottles, you got to hurry and make some stuff. And so they're jamming stuff in a bottle, and we just like gave them the label of this guy, and they put it in our own bottles. And by the time we ran out, we had our own product, and we were shipping out Neuromend.
Absolutely.
And I love that, because it's like, most people stress out so much, like, well, I gotta go to China, I gotta, like, you went to Walmart and just start selling off the shelves to find out if people are even gonna buy it before you go and spend all the time and effort and stress out about it.
That's right.
I love it.
I don't know if you know this either. Walmart takes everything back.
That's awesome. Oh man, it's so cool.
It's awesome. Don't make this hard, guys. Like, people come to us and they're like, they ask so many like in-depth questions. I'm like, dude, you are in this too heavy. Like, just kind of come back and breathe a little bit and just make it simple. Like be truthful to your clients. Like, be upfront. Like, how I got the price on the cleaning kit. Like, I in my mind, I was like, how much would I feel comfortable paying for this? Like if I walked into Walmart, how much would I pay for it? Well, I was like, I'd pay $60 for this thing. Like that's how I felt. I felt comfortable paying that, and I felt comfortable. It's a value of $109. I mean, that's the same thing. Like people are like, oh well, they can just go to Walmart and pay $20 for it. Yeah, that same person can go to Sam's and get it for even cheaper, but yet they choose not to. Right? There's also a congregation of people who choose not to even go out and they just order stuff online. So we have to have those, those funnels for each particular person. There's Walmart people, there's Sam's people, there's online people. It's it's up to them to decide. They're making the purchase, right? You're just giving them the opportunity to say yes or no.
Yeah, I love it, man. That's so cool. Is this now? You saw after this? This is the end of this funnel.
This is the end. So here's the moneymaker right here. We got about a 5-month stick on this. And so this is worth to a per order about $120 to us. So we don't really need to go too more far in depth in this funnel. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like once they buy the kit, the kit pays for our traffic.
That's what I think. Like this covers your ad costs, and then the continuity just keeps increasing and growing every month. It's so cool. Now, is it the same? It's the same continuity you have in like the gun funnel, the other ones, right? So you have multiple entrance points all to the same core continuity. Am I right?
Yes, correct. You're right.
Which is cool. So you just keep wrapping. It's basically, if you look at like the model as a whole, and I know you know this, but for everyone else who's listening, like he's got this core continuity program and he's wrapping it in new offers to get new people to raise their hand and to come into this funnel. We're doing something really similar with our continuity programs right now. We've got the core thing. It's like we're pulling pieces out of it to like as new front ends to get people into it, and that's kind of the whole goal with this. It's awesome.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I the thing here is we are so on the front tier of internet marketing. Like I look at this stuff, I was like, Amazon doesn't use funnels, right? Like Walmart.com doesn't use funnels. Then they should, and they should. But the thing is like we're out here doing this stuff, and we're like 10. I don't even know if we're 10 years. We might be even further than that. But I respectfully say 10, just because I'm like, here's what's going to happen, Russell. So this is we're in 2015 right now, right? And so 10 years from now, people are going to look back and be like, dude, there was this funnel bubble that like all these people knew about, and they were making like all these millions of dollars. Man, I wish I would have known about that funnel bubble. Just as the same people talk about the internet bubble or the .com bubble. Like you guys, you are in the funnel bubble right now. Like we are in the funnel bubble, and it is up to you to take action and become part of the funnel bubble. Like this is your announcement, public service announcement right here.
Because you're gonna find out about it in like 5 years from now from the rest of the world. So run now. They always say that like with real estate. As soon as everyone's talking about how much money you make in real estate, it means you missed it.
That's right. That's right. Making all this money using funnels. That's 10 years from now.
Yeah. I love it, man. Thank you so much for being willing to show. I know that there's some people who are so scared of like showing their stuff and opening it up, and you've always been so just willing to show and open up and without hiding anything. I just respect you and appreciate you sharing that with everybody. And this is awesome, man. I'm proud of you. I love seeing what you're doing. I love seeing these things happening in other markets, because I know with you, you've got your business coaching people and stuff like that. It's just fun for you to see like there's not many guys like you and me who have real businesses outside of just this, and I respect it so much because you learn so much more doing this in different spaces, and the fact you got 3,000 people in that continuity with these little front-end offers is inspiring. So thank you, man, for sharing.
It's awesome.
And,
our goal is 10,000, so that's where we're headed. Our goal is to get to 10,000. That's $400,000 a month. So that's where it's a $4.8 million business.
Giving away free stuff.
Giving away free stuff. Who would have thunk? I always talk about printers. Like someone at Brother or HP needs to talk to them about giving away free printers, because the continuity is in the ink, right? That's where all the money is.
And let me ask you, because what's your feelings about Clickfunnels? You still like it?
What's the what? My feelings about Dude, so are you serious right now? Like Clickfunnels
I just want to catch this on tape.
Dude, I wish I could give you we should get on like a drone and like drone through the office here and like show you what Clickfunnels has built for us. Like I could go into my backstory, but like Clickfunnels, dude, like the day it came out and the day I heard about it, like my hopes and dreams were like, whoa, like this is awesome. And I just started digging in and building stuff. I think we have like 82 funnels in our account right now. We're, like I keep getting the flashes and like warning lights. Like I'm like, oh, I need more power, need to keep it running. So, I mean, I try to build 4 funnels a month. We try to push as much traffic to each one as we can. We find winners, and then we push, dump loads of traffic to those winners. And we just keep building, and the business is awesome. Like, we're having fun. The team has fun. So it's all like, dude, our core foundation is Clickfunnels.
I love it. Well, thanks, man, again for sharing. Appreciate you. And I'm sure we'll have you on the show again soon, next time.
Cool, man.
Next killer funnel, let me know, and we'll bring you back on, man. Awesome. Thanks, Ray. All right, I told you guys that was exciting, right? So I hope you enjoyed episode number 2. If you've liked this so far, please share it with everybody. Obviously this is a new show we're putting out, and we want to get as many people listening and following as possible, because it gives you guys the ability to really understand a funnel, but then also to have to get it and start being able to implement it really, really quickly. So a couple things before we end out the episode. First off, if you haven't got your Funnel Hacker t-shirt yet, I want you guys to go get one. It's free. All you gotta do is log into your ClickFunnels account. When you do that, there's an onboarding process. It's about a 12-minute video you gotta watch from me, where I kind of whiteboard exactly how to use ClickFunnels. And then when you watch that, you'll become a ClickFunnels ninja almost instantly. And when you do that, we'll ship you out this t-shirt. In fact, I'll even cover the shipping costs. So it's completely free. You just gotta be a ClickFunnels member. So if you're not a member yet, go get your 2 free trial down below. If you are a member, just log in, and you should see it when you log in. If it's not there, if you skipped it in the past because you didn't want to watch a 12-minute video, all you gotta do is on the right-hand side, there should be a button that says something about the onboarding process. Click on that, watch the onboarding process, and we'll ship you out one of these awesome t-shirts, and you'll be part of Funnel Hacker TV officially, which will be awesome. So that's kind of the game plan. Now, one last thing I want to tell you is that if you liked Trey's interview and you like this whole funnel, what we're doing inside of Funnel Hacker TV is every single week when we do a show, my team goes and we actually build that funnel inside of our ClickFunnels account, and we give that to all of the members of .com Secrets Labs monthly. It's one of our continuity programs, and each month you get access to our top split test for the month. You get access to one of our sales scripts and training, and you also get access to all of the funnels from Funnel Hacker TV, all the past episodes, and you'll get them all the episodes in the future as well. So if you like this funnel, one click into your account, click on the button down below for .com Secrets Labs. It'll explain the offer, show you how it all works, and you can get this funnel in your ClickFunnels account for free. Does that sound awesome? Cool, that's it for episode number 2. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, for subscribing. Please, if you haven't subscribed yet on iTunes or YouTube or down below or as many places as you can, please subscribe, share with your friends. We appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode.